region. That's why we went in there, and that's why we went in there. It's not some selfish, long-term strategic interest. It's simply that we want Afghanistan to be able to look after its own security with its own security forces, so we are safe.
We've been there for 10 years. People get weary. And they know friends and neighbors who have lost loved ones as a consequence of war. No one wants war.
All in all, pretty much everything David Cameron could have hoped for. By the end of this trip, the Prime Minister won't want to return home. Dinner at the White House for that First Lady, Michelle Obama, and Samantha Cameron are visiting a school in Washington and having lunch at the State Department. That was hosted by Hillary Clinton. Coalition forces in Afghanistan have arrested a man who drove at speed along a runway just as a plane carrying the US Defense Secretary Leon Panetta was arriving. Sky sources say the stolen vehicle burst into flames after it went into a ditch at Camp Bastion in Helmand Province. It's not clear if it was an attempted suicide attack, as neither the man nor the car had any explosives. Our chief correspondent Stuart Ramsey is in Kabul with the latest on what happened. But I think there's going to be something of an investigation as to exactly what happened at Camp Bastion. We know that Leon Panetta's plane, as it was landing, or about the same time it was landing, the car was seen driving at high speed along the ramp to the runway, or on the runway. Different to know how those are differentiated. Now, Pentagon spokesman has said that the car was being driven by an Afghan national, that the car had been stolen, and that a member of ISAF personnel, we believe to be British, was hurt in that stealing incident, or while that car was being driven. Now, the car
Where is your sweet?
drove into
Where is your sweet?
alongside the
What is your
runway.
sweet?
It did not go on fire, we are told. It
Oh
did
dear.
not explode, but the person who was driving it did go on fire. He tried to escape, he was arrested as he tried to run away. He has survived, he's being treated, but he will then be questioned. And it would be a great deal of interest to find out exactly what he was doing.
What is your
and how he
sweet?
was doing. Mr. Panetta's plane
Where?
landed at a
Here you are.
part of
Here
that
you are.
and then we went on to
It's
a
nice.
meeting where we are told that although there was American and Afghan soldiers there, the Afghan soldiers
That's
were
it?
using their weapons,
Yum, yummy.
which caused something of a rumpus.
Yeah.
Mr. Panetta went on to speak, and people now holding
So sweet.
here. But I think, although they're saying that there is no link between his arrival and the car, I think there will be a lot more looking at, because if this was an attempt on him, then there was a breach in security, a really major.
Nice sweet.
That we looked at closely.
Yummy.
This line is a bit
Finished.
different.
Yeah. No.
But of course, it's indicative, of course, of the concerns about a potential Taliban attack. There's a promise of spectacular killings.
It's a jelly.
60 people by a lone
It's a jelly.
soldier over the weekend.
Luna.
And I think
Yummy.
people are pretty much waiting to see whether the Taliban
Nice sweet.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Demonstrations.
Yum, yum, yummy.
Foreign troops on Afghanistan.
Finished.
Difficult times in Afghanistan at the moment.
Syrian opposition groups say government forces have taken full control of the northern city of Idlib after days of fighting. Former rebel stronghold